Okay, so it's 2026, and let's be honest, your B2B marketing playbook could probably use a shakeup. Today, we're going to talk about a platform most of your competitors are still kind of scared to touch, Reddit. But is it a real goldmine for leads, or is it just a giant time wasting distraction? Let's figure it out.
So, this is the question you see floating around everywhere, right? It's the simple surface level question that everybody wants a quick yes or no answer to. But you know what? That's the lazy question. Viable doesn't pay the bills. Results do. So we need to ask a much, much smarter question. Now, this is the real question. Does Reddit actually deliver qualified leads at a cost that makes sense for your bottom line? This is what we're really going to dig into today. So let's move way beyond just asking, does it work, and actually look at the hard numbers. Because the data from real B2B campaigns, well, it tells a pretty fascinating story. I mean, just look at these numbers. We're talking about a 218% jump in conversions, a 25% lift in MQLs, your marketing qualified leads, and a lower cost per lead. And this isn't some theory. This is from real campaigns in super technical subreddits. So yeah, the answer is a big resounding yes. But, and this is a huge but, there's a catch that trips almost everybody up. And that catch is all about your metrics. The way you measure success on pretty much every other platform is going to completely mislead you on Reddit. I'm telling you, your analytics dashboard is lying to you. Think about it. Traditional analytics, they're obsessed with that 7-day window. But on Reddit, the B2B influence cycle is more like 60 to 90 days. People don't just click and buy, they research, they bookmark threads, they share your comment internally with their team. Your standard tracking misses all of that, making Reddit look like a total failure when it's actually planting seeds for future growth. And I've seen this happen firsthand. A team will give up on Reddit after a month because, hey, nothing is converting. And then, like clockwork, 3 months later, the sales team closes this massive deal that all started from a single, helpful comment someone left way back in month 1. Patience here isn't just a virtue, it's literally part of the strategy. Now, this whole longer time frame thing has a huge impact on cost. And while the time investment is significant, the actual financial side of it, well, that's a whole different story. All right, so on LinkedIn, you know the drill. Your cost per click often starts at $8 and just goes up from there. It's a great platform, don't get me wrong, but everybody is fighting tooth and nail for the same eyeballs, and it's expensive. Now compare that to Reddit. You can start getting clicks in highly specific B2B subreddits for as little as 50 cents. I mean, the math is just incredibly compelling. So why isn't everyone doing it? Because of this, the hidden cost. And it's not about money, it's all about time and genuine expertise. You can't just hand Reddit off to an intern. A spammy, inauthentic comment doesn't just get ignored, it can actively hurt your brand's reputation. Redditors can smell a sales pitch a mile away. And hey, if you tried Reddit years ago and completely failed, you really need to listen up. Because back in September of 2025, something fundamental shifted that changed the entire game. So before this big update, Reddit was basically a volume game. The more you posted, the more upvotes you got, you won. Simple. But after, the algorithm got smart. It started rewarding quality. Things like the depth of your comments, the sentiment of the conversation. Genuine, helpful discussions are now systematically pushed to the top. And the results were just staggering. After the update, clickbaity content absolutely cratered. Click-through rates dropped by 70%. But helpful, educational content, it skyrocketed by 300%. The platform itself is now basically forcing you to be valuable. Okay, so the algorithm wants quality. We get it. But what does that actually look like? How do you deliver it? Well, it breaks down to a really simple playbook that successful campaigns are using right now. It's 3 steps. First, you find threads where people are clearly in pain and are actively asking for help. Second, you actually help them. You lead with a direct answer to their question. And then and only then do you contextualize your product as a potential solution, not as a sales pitch. Here's exactly what that looks like. The wrong way is just a drive-by ad, right? Check out our tool, here's a link. The right way shows empathy. It says, yeah, that's a tough workflow. We actually built our tool to solve that exact problem. It might be useful context for you. See the difference? One gets you banned, the other gets you a warm lead. Okay, let's bring it all home and give you the final verdict for 2026. But hold on, because there is one more massive factor here that almost nobody is talking about yet. And this is the element that turns a good Reddit strategy into a long-term compounding competitive advantage. It's really the secret weapon for 2026 and beyond, and it all has to do with how we find information online now. It's the AI multiplier effect. Your helpful comments don't just live and die on Reddit. They get indexed by Google and start ranking in search results. And here's the kicker. AI tools like ChatGPT are now actively citing Reddit comments as expert sources in their answers. So one great answer you write today can literally feed you leads from search engines and AI for years to come. So you see, success on Reddit isn't about tactics. It's really about mindset. It's about a long-term commitment, think 3 to 6 months, of just providing genuine value to a community before you even think about getting something back.
So the decision really becomes pretty simple. If you need results in the next 30 days, honestly, just stick with LinkedIn ads. But if you want lower customer acquisition costs, higher quality leads, and a compounding advantage that your competitors can't easily copy, you need to commit to Reddit. So, while all your competitors are busy complaining about the rising cost of LinkedIn ads, you have this incredible opportunity. You can go where they aren't, and you can build a powerful, long-term asset that they can't even see yet. It's time to start building.